Hello all, and welcome to the second review of this afternoon. It is now almost 4 o'clock, uh, and I decided after having that hazy big swell, well, why not go and review the other beer that I have from Maui that was in the queue to be reviewed. And one thing that strikes me is how many limited releases Maui Brewing puts out. So this is their previous limited release before the Hazy Big Swell. And this one was canned on 12/18/20. So less than a month before the Hazy Big Swell was canned. And this is Pineapple Chi Nitro Golden Ale. Why didn't I review it before? I guess I wasn't really looking for it, being that I was sort of preoccupied with other things. But I kind of ran across it. I didn't actually mean to buy this for myself. It was a gift for an uncle of mine that was visiting about 2 weeks ago. He and his partner did not find it to their tastes, so 2 cans were left behind, and I figured, well, I thought I had reviewed this, but apparently I had only reviewed the other Nitro Golden Ale that Maui released about 2 years back or so, and not this one. So why not go and review it with the 2 cans that I have? So let's go and read the label, shall we? Pineapple Chi. This easy drinking Nitro Golden Ale, inspired by a local cocktail, the Chi, showcases the quintessential flavors of Hawaii. Local pineapple and freshly toasted coconut come together to create a smooth, creamy island delight. Now, I'm not sure what a Chi is as a cocktail. I've heard it is basic. You can correct me if I'm wrong because I am not big into cocktails. I've heard it's a Mai Tai, but instead of using rum, they use vodka. I may be wrong with that. It might be some other sort of tropical cocktail in which rum is switched out with vodka. I know there was an entire South Park episode joking on that. But yeah. So apparently pineapple, maybe pina colada. No, pina coladas don't have rum, do they? See, this is how little I know about cocktails. I usually go to beers, and if the beer selection is not that great, wine, and if the wine selection is not that great, just straight liquor. Um, I don't know why that is. That's just the way I am, I suppose. Plus, there's not too many great. Well, I know there's some great cocktail bars in Hawaii, but I haven't been to them because I'm poor. If I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to spend it on going to a craft beer bar, craft beer tap house. Anyways, 4.8 ABV, nitro instead of carbonated, so you know what that means. I don't need to explain it to you. I hope. And we're going to be, cracking that open. You just smell pineapples and cream right off the bat, right there. And let's give this a fairly vigorous pour at the end here. Probably could even give it a little bit more vigor in that pour. A slightly cloudy golden yellow. You can almost see through it. There's just a slight bit of cloudiness to it. With a smooth nitrogen sort of white head. That is redolent of pineapple. Basically, pineapple, slightly caramelized, maybe like if you roasted pineapple on a grill, and creaminess. Very pina colada-y, if I may make an adjective out of a noun. Silky smooth, and my goodness, cloyingly sweet. It's right in the midst. Thankfully, it diminishes in the finish. You're just left with a slight sweetness in the long finish. Silken on the palate. But there really isn't much there besides pineapples and cream. There's some evidence of hops that shows up in the mids. A quick flash of bitterness to balance out the incredible sweetness. Despite the incredible sweetness, this is also fairly acidic, as something that would be heavily pineapple should be. And I can tell this because I have a slight canker sore and it is burning right now. There's quite a bit of pineapple in this. It almost feels like a carbonation bite, but then I'm just realizing, no, that's just the acidity here, the pineapple acidity. Luckily, the pineapple acidity, like the sweetness, really diminishes towards the finish, and you're kind of left with a top note of creaminess and slight graininess that's more sensed in the nose than on the palate in the long finish. I'm trying to suss out more interesting things that seem to be just there, barely peeking its head above the surface. But then pineapple comes and just sort of wipes it all out. And that's my phone. Don't worry. I probably shouldn't have that right by there, but such are the vicissitudes of life. I love how, like, I have some, my work will go and notify me that the power has been restored to the campus I don't work to, but things that are of importance on my campus, I don't get any sort of notification at all. But I'm probably saying too much about where I work right now. Please forget that. I don't want to be canceled. Even though I am just a humble beer reviewer who does not make any political commentary whatsoever in his beer reviews. Maybe a little, but please don't go hunting. I don't want to be canceled, man. I don't like being poor, man. Look at me. Look at me, man. Don't cancel me, please. As it warms up, the sweetness is really, really getting out there. I kind of see why they only drank 2 cans of this. Uh, this, if you don't like sweetness and you don't like pineapple, this might be a little bit just too much. In fact, I would have to say I like pineapple, and this is maybe just a little bit too much. It really is like now this warming up, the sweetness is now starting to really cloy in the finish. When you sniff it, now it's just big slap of pure pineapple, maybe just a hint of cream. Well, on the palate, just pineapple, sugar, and cream. It's this would be somebody. This would be the beer that you would give somebody who doesn't like beer. They like sweet tropical cocktails. I'm guessing this is very close to a pineapple chi-chi's like flavor profile on the palate and on the nose. But tropical cocktails are not my thing. I don't go to tiki bars. Um, if I do have a cocktail, it would definitely be much more dry. Say something using gin or whiskey. So yeah, this is really sweet. This is I can't remember last time I had a beer this sweet. It's been almost, I'd say, since before I moved. So yeah, Maui Brewing Pineapple Chi-Chi Nitro Golden Ale. If you like the Pineapple Chi-Chi cocktail, you'll probably like this. If you like a beer that has a beer's flavor profile, including hoppiness, a sort of bitterness of any sort, rather than sweetness and acidity, I would skip this one. I would not seek this out again. That said, it is not. It doesn't taste off in terms of like not good. It tastes like something made for drinkers who do not have the same tastes that I do. It is made for somebody who really, really likes sweetness and sweet fruitiness and sweet tropical fruitiness in their alcohol, as opposed to a balance of hops and malts. There really isn't any, especially once it starts warming up. There, you will not taste hops or malts. You will taste whatever they're doing to kind of make it taste like a pineapple chi-chi cocktail. So, folks, that's your last beer review for this afternoon. As you can kind of tell, I am now well and truly buzzed. It is time to go and eat something and watch YouTube videos. That is your beer review for tonight, folks. Or this afternoon, as it were. Cheers.